Yes, man, you're still tuned into the best music show right here, channel 263. Of course, it is EKSE Live with Cassidy Nicholson and Sibu, of course, the Mr. Presenting. But right now, we are kicking off the weekend the right way. We have the Constantia Mom, Cassidy Nicholson, up in the building with us. She's sitting down with us, letting us know what's happening. So we're about to, before actually we dive into her world, we want to find out who, the Constantia Mom is.
Yeah.
So we're going to jump right into that and check out some of her videos.
I'm feeling very despondent today. Jack, do you care to share Savannah Light with me? I can't drink the whole thing. I'm doing dry January. But it's a light, so it's fine. It doesn't matter. There's nearly no alcohol in it. It's basically alcohol free. Okay, I don't want a lot, hey? I don't want to... Oh, you spilling, Jack. Okay, that's perfect. Thank you. What, you trying to get me drunk? I've been gymming. My tolerance is very low, Jack. Barbara, I'm telling you, it's like we were teenagers and he was just trying to get me drunk. Not in my house. Not in my house. Is there a reason you're blaring this TV? Can you turn it softer? Softer, please. Like a normal person. Even softer. It's still loud. Who are you playing this to? The neighbors? Eggs, I've spoken to all the other moms at Harley's school. They're just in bed or watching TV. Bed, TV.
Ladies and gentlemen, the woman that you guys have just seen on your screen right now is joining us in studio live in person. Let's all welcome Cassidy Nicholson into the EKSE Live family. Hi. Thank you so much for joining us today, and how are you doing?
I'm good. Thanks for having me.
Listen, I was watching those skits and I was trying to hold in because everything that I saw now is the same replica of what my mother would say to me on a daily basis. So for the people that are sitting at home and perhaps they don't know who you are and what you're about, can you please just briefly tell us about that?
Sure. I started acting when I was 8 years old. I kept that momentum until my mom was like, no, you actually have to do school and stuff. So I was like, oh, damn, I'm not going to be a child star. My dreams are ruined. Kidding.
Yeah.
No, so I went into acting, studied acting, and straight after that managed to book a few things. And then I went into casting directing and stuff like that, which kind of prepared me for the world of content creation. And now I'm doing stand-up comedy. So, yeah.
Oh, wow. Stand-up comedy is huge, eh? And it takes a lot of guts for you to actually stand up there and have people actually laugh at your jokes, of course. But you've been doing so well. Exactly. You've been doing so well with Constantia Mom, and ever since then it's been rising with TikTok and everything. And just going back to when Constantia Mom has actually began, would you say that when you thought about Constantia Mom, the character, that you actually saw that it would take as much ground as it did today and where it is in society and with content creation today?
Honestly, I didn't. I've been making fun of my mom for a very long time now. It's basically my party trick.
Yeah.
And I actually started it when I moved back to Cape Town from London. I started doing these little skits on Instagram called Dorothy Spills the Tea. And it's about that woman that always like, I hate to skinner, but did you, yeah. So it's kind of was based around that. And then, people kind of spoke about Constantia Mom and that being Constantia Mom. And from there, I kind of just did it because I knew it would make people laugh. But I never did it knowing, the gravitas it would have.
Take us through the process of it. Does it come naturally? Do you have to do some research before you draft up your scripts? What goes through that?
Gosh, because I have... I am certified at screenwriting, I do find it helps to have a character Bible. So it's so easy to just go in and out of character. You have to just know the ins and outs of the character. You need to know what ply toilet paper does she use. What's the first aisle she's going to go into at Woolies. You need to really just know all of those things. And able to do that, I find there needs to be a little bit of honesty and truth. So yeah, there was a little bit of research that went into it. And I just feel like it's important to make 3D characters because then truly you can talk about anything and it's still something that you would want to watch.
Of course, because it resonates with your audience, of course. And going back to, you just mentioned the character Bible, right?
Yes.
So if you could go back right now and change something about one of your characters, what would it be?
I think, gosh. I think I would go and play a little bit more with Constantia Dad. That's actually my favorite character because he is the exact opposite of Constantia Mom. He, like rumor has it, he still hasn't spoken to this day. So I think I would actually just want to play around more with that. But it's not even something that if I go back and change it, I think I could still do it if I want to. Yes, absolutely. Yeah. And I think that's something that's really fun about all the characters I have made. There is room for all of them to grow. So, yeah, just kind of taking the bull by the horns, I guess.
And you know what? I think it's not even I think, but I just feel that it's very different when you are, doing these plays and you're performing these skits in front of a camera than it is when you're now doing it in front of a live audience. And something exciting happened recently where you had your first comedy stand-up skit.
Yes.
Tell us about that experience. How did you find the reception from the audience and everyone that was in the space?
Gosh, it went really well. I was quite surprised. I mean, look, there have been times where I've performed on stage already, so I kind of knew what to expect and how to breathe. The one thing I actually struggled with was a little bit of mic projection because I get so scared of the mic because I'm naturally a very loud person. So that was the one thing that I struggled with. It was kind of like the technicalities, but the reaction and the reception was really incredible, especially because my stand-up is nothing like my skits at all.
Wow, absolutely amazing. So I'm hoping this year that Constantia Dad will actually hear something from him, that it will develop into such an amazing character. But thank you so much for being here, joining us,
thank you for having
us, Absolutely amazing, man. If you have not checked Constantia Mom out, what are you doing? What are you doing?
We're busy guys, but of course right now, of course, we have to end this interview and move through to Usibe and of course a Black Agenda to continue the conversation. But of course, do make sure to check out the Constantia Mom on social media platforms. Okay, I'm sure you guys will get a good laugh because as South Africa, we really need to love. Of course, see what's happening on that side.